change the world, let's change the world, let's change the world, let's change the world, let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change the world. Some don't know the effects they have on others when everything that we do affects our younger brothers and sisters. To me, it seems that the facts have missed us. Who will be there to reach down to hug and kiss us? Frankly, the current state that we're in needs to be discussed.
Self-respect is a must. We need to tone down the lust.
Avoid the fact that it provides a pleasant rush. But who in this world can you trust? The answer to that is yourself.
What's up, James?
Don't take what that man says off the bat.
Pick that book up off the shelf.
That don't mean not to trust. That means to take what he said, think about it, and then come back and discuss. Let's change the world. 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 Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and
Stop the murders in the world.
Let's change the world, let's change the world, let's change the world, let's change the world, let's change the world.
Yeah, I'm good, baby.
Change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change up the world for the boys and
What's up, Perez?
we gon' change it up, we're gonna make it in this world. We need to
Focus on the present and think less about the past. As if we keep it up like this, then that's gonna be a fucking ass.
Gotta know just where you're coming from to get where you're going. So get on your search for knowledge.
Cause that's power and knowing.
You need to pick up more books and read them cover to cover. And have you get the information.
Pass it to your brother, spread it to the whole world. If you know it ain't fake, you'll be surprised the difference in this world that one man can make.
It's good and bad in everybody, but you gotta bounce it out. And if we
Oh, that will change the world, no doubt.
let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world.
What's good, y'all?
Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world.
We gotta change the world. Yeah, man. It should become a big baddie, man. Smoke with you. Yeah, facts. Come on, let's go. Thank you so much. Thank y'all so much for tuning in, man. I appreciate you. I'm thankful. I'm humble, and all the above, man. All the above, man. Let me share this video real quick. Hold on 1 second. And get a good old share. Doo-doo. All right. I had to post that up. Yeah, man. Thank y'all so much for tapping in and tuning in, man. You see the title, man. When did sleep people become woke? I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. Just about everything that we create gets hijacked and stole from us and gets repackaged and resold to us, and we buy it. I don't know what it's gonna take. Like I said last night, I don't know what it's gonna take for us to even realize the situation we're in. Just for the life of me, I cannot understand You know, just for the life of me, I cannot understand how we can't. If you're paying attention, how you can't understand what's going on. I don't understand how you don't understand. If you can't understand what's going on, if you can't realize what's going on, how you gonna survive? I understand now why so many people are taking losses. I understand now why so many people are going through it. You know, a lot of people, they can't even function and think for themselves properly because they only do what they're told. They only know what they're told to know. When the realities of life are right there in your face, the truth is always right there in your face. I don't understand how something that the conscious community, first and foremost, the definition of being awoke, the definition of being woke is to be conscious. That was something that the conscious community created. That was something that the righteous people created. That was something that people like me helped create. The woke community, which has been hijacked by the LGBT community, they have hijacked it and stole it and distorted it and perverted it. And now they're using it against people like, I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. If you can't pay attention to the ways of the world and you can't pay attention to or understand the things that's going on in the world around you, you're gonna be a victim to this shit. And if you don't pay attention to the things that's going on around you, the people that you like, the people like Big Bede, the people like me, and all kind of people who stand up for righteousness and fight the injustices of life, we're all going to be flushed down the toilet when it comes down to it, because we have allowed them to infiltrate our shit, and we have allowed them to come in and tell us what is what. We've allowed them to come in and tell us, change our narrative. We've allowed them to come in and control our narrative, aka the concept of woke content, right? Just 2 years ago, if you typed in woke, just 2 years ago, if you typed in woke content online, you came across people like Dr. Umar Johnson. You came across people like Young Pharaoh. You come across people like you know, Dr. Sebi. You come across people like it's so many of them. Well, and it's not that many, but it's just, you know, the real conscious community. The people who are trying to uplift the vibrations of people, the people who are trying to enhance the intelligence of the people, the people who are trying to get people back to their original state, aka the state of being, living in their true nature and living in a true essence. The people who are trying to restore humanity back to its original state. Those were the original woke people. That's where the content woke come from. That's what woke is. To be woke is to be conscious, to be understanding, to be in reality. That's what a woke is. But what happened? Y'all have allowed the devil to come in and infiltrate this community, which, whatever, I don't give a fuck. But y'all have allowed the devil to come in and infiltrate this community and take the title that we helped create and put it on the opposite group or the opposite batch of people. What's up? Get out of here. I love you too. Go ahead. I love you, man. I'm doing my thing. Go ahead, man. We've allowed. I'm not being mean. I'm trying to rock out. I love you too. Y'all go ahead in there and let me rock out, and then I'll be done, and we're gonna have a whole day. I gotta work. Y'all have allowed a group of people to put a title that we created on a group of people who do not fit that title. The people that they're calling woke right now are the most sleep, unwoke, non-thinking people in history. The people who they call woke are now the sheep. The people who they're now calling woke are the sheep of society. They're the people who just go with all the agendas. They go with all the flow. They go with everything that's being propagated instead of what's being understood and shit like that. They're not going for truth. They're not going for facts, data, and reality. They're going for ideologies and agendas that the world has given them to go with, aka like homosexuality. Because I'm gonna tell you something about your sexual preference that people might not understand. In this world, you have the freedom. Close that screen. In this world, you have the freedom sexually to do what you want to do. So that has nothing to do with being woke. If you have to promote and push what you're doing in your privacy in your bedroom, that's not a woke ideology. That's a perverted ideology. Because I'm a 6'4", 200-pound black man. I'm an alpha male, one of them ones. I'm one of them ones. But if I get on here and tell you how I'm slanging dick and how I'm putting girls out and tapping them out and doing all this and that, you don't want to hear that. You don't want to hear that. So why do these zombie sleep ideology people think we want to hear about what they're doing in the privacy of their bedroom? We don't give a fuck. We don't give a fuck. And for the world to have even accepted a life to where people could promote sexuality in public, it just shows the level of perversion and the low level of existence that we're becoming and we've become to today. And then for y'all to allow them, the powers that be, to call this content woke content, it just shows how we would just allow anybody to come in our house, spit on our floor, piss on our couch, shit on our coffee table, and we'll eat the shit off the coffee table for dinner. It just shows the lack of balls we have. It shows the lack of integrity we have. It shows the lack of self-respect we have, where we allow anybody to come in our house, aka the house of consciousness, aka the house of woke people, and tell us we're the ones sleep and they're the ones who's woke. Hey, Kai, get in the house. I know, but go ahead. You can play out in a minute. It's also like this too, y'all. How did we allow a sexual preference to outturn or out Trump? How insane are we as a people when we've allowed sexual preferences and sexual ideologies to be classified as a group of people? Hey, y'all going in the house. Did you hear me, Sky? Going in the house. In the house. Both of y'all. How did we allow a group of humans who are just human as anybody else? We've took sexuality and have let that overturn or overpower the human rights that go in the house. Go in the house. I'm on my live. Go in the house. Kai, I'm on live. Go in the house. We've allowed sexuality, somebody's sexual preference, the group of people's sexual preference, We've allowed them to classify that as those people as a separate group of humans when they're just as human as anybody else. And then they took those group of sexual preference. Get in the house and don't mess with that gun. You're gonna break it and then you're not gonna have it no more. We've allowed these group of people, their sexual preferences, to trump the human rights of a group of African melanated people who never got their respect and never got the justice and never got any rights wronged, any wrongs righted, any problem solved for the problems and the situation that the black people have endured and for hundreds of years. We've allowed the devil himself to come in and tell us that a sexuality is more important than a race of people. And then y'all have allowed these ideologies to take so much control over your life. You forgot about your race. You forgot about your creed. You forgot about your brother. You forgot about your the humanity of it all. And then they took this shit and these people who are just pure living in a low level of perversion. Because if you insult, I mean, if you piss off the average gay person, they'll do some perverted shit. They'll cuss you off. They'll cuss you out. They'll flip you off. They're gonna pull out their butt. They're gonna do something perverted. They're gonna come outside in some nasty, scantily clad clothes that's very perverted and unsightly and shit like that. Like, what I'm saying is, how did a sexuality overturn the realities and the struggles of a whole nation and creed of fucking people? And y'all have allowed this. We have allowed this. Where somebody puts their private parts. Yeah, pay attention. Where somebody puts their private parts has nothing to do with the conditions, the situation, and the things that the African and melanated people have been through and continue to go through here in the world. And the only reason I'm saying that, comparing these two situations, is because y'all, the internet, the world, the mass media, the world couldn't even see the transitional shift of the power shift. Like, first they were calling people like us conspiracy theorists, right? They locked people up for saying things like, they locked people up for telling the truth. They've killed people, assassinated people for telling the truths and realities of society. When only 4 or 5 years down the line, it comes to truth. Only 4 and 5 years down the line, it comes to pass, and everybody can see for their own eyes that what somebody died for was the reality and the truth. So if we're now, I don't understand how we consciously can't put our foot down and see, like, we've been played, we've been bamboozled, we've been suckered. You know what I mean? And I'm not even complaining. I'm just saying, like, even this, y'all. What was the first thing Joe Big Head, Joe Old Bobblehead, Joe Airhead, what was the first thing he did when he got in office? One of the first bills that he passed, the non-discrimination of Asian American bills, right? He passed a bill that gave, what do you call it, special rights, special privilege rights, special protective rights to Asians, Asian Americans in particular, when there is nobody who fucking hates on Asians. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna tell you where the problems in the community, because I grew up in a black community where the Asians were running the stores, and you had to go inside their restaurants and their stores and shit. The reason that they're in your community because we as black people spend the most money than majority of anybody in America. We're the number one spenders of we're the number one economy boosters. So they put them bullshit stores in our neighborhoods because they know we're gonna spend. Then the reason we'll have an issue with an Asian person is when they racially profile us in their store, when they've watch you and walk around and put mirrors and all kind of crazy shit to see if you're stealing while you're in there spending money. So it's like you're in a boiling hot pot of hot water trying to bob for apples. The apples are going to be boiled and hot and spoiled and nasty because it's just a nasty boiling pot of hot water environment, because they don't care about the people in the community. They don't care about you as a customer. So they don't care about having high quality, good quality products. They want trash that's going to sell like crack. They want trash that's going to sell like drugs. So they're going to buy current bullshit products that they're not healthy and they don't even eat eat this shit, but they bring that to your neighborhood. So when you buy this shit and you have an issue with something, or something's not right, or you complain about something, or you find a hair in your food, or you find some bullshit in your food, then you have a confrontation with them. What's up, Danny P? What's up, bro? So what I'm trying to say, y'all, is we've allowed them to dismantle us, the woke people, the real intelligent people. We've allowed them to call us conspiracies. We've allowed them to call us all kind of things. And if you even watch it on the news now, right? If you're watching on the news now, they're censoring and getting rid of everybody. They just fired Don Lemon from CNN for saying something out of turn or saying something that they didn't agree with. They fired the other guy, the top number one watched dude on Fox News. Forget his name, but he was the top dude. He's that, the top guy on Fox News. They fired him without notice. You know why? We're about to go in the great censor times. See, they've allowed people to feel as if they had free rights and free reign for so long, right? That was just to rally people up and see who was who, what you believed and stood for and believed in. Now they're coming for those people. The witch hunt is beginning. You see what happens to all of them, from the Andrew Tates to this, to that, to this. You see what's happening to them. Shit, the owners of Cash App just getting stabbed to death. Like, you see what's going on. All the top Bitcoin miners, you see what's going on. All the top paid rappers and athletes and shit, you see what's going on. They're either dropping dead or getting RICO cases or all in jail. You see what's going on. This is not coincidental, and this is not by accident. None of this shit's coincidental or by accident. So now we're living in the witch hunt days, but we can't even see it because Netflix is playing. You can't even see it because you've got video games on your TV. You can't see it because you're listening to rap music and book. It's too many distractions. So we can't even focus on the real issues and problems. See, people like me, I only focus on the things that are relevant to life because I know what it takes. I study government. I study lawmakers and laws that get passed. I study policies and shit like that, and the economy and geography and shit like that, and people and shit. I'm thinking bigger than just That's not life. That's not life. That's the life of a child and adolescent, having fun and being entertained. And once you become an adult, you need to be an adult. You need to be doing adult things. You need to be focusing on future progression and relevance, shit like that. Not, I need to find something to do because I'm bored. A grown man should never be bored. A grown woman should never be bored because a grown up has plenty of things that they should be doing and could be doing. Whether it's organizing, strategizing, building, teaching, preaching, leading, guiding, providing. It's too many things for an adult to be doing. So if you're around an adult who says they're bored, they're get away from them. There's no such thing as boredom. That's laziness. Boredom is laziness. Boredom is the lack of fucking knowledge. Boredom is the lack of implementation. Because if you implementing shit, you cannot be bored. If you got a real life to live, even if you're single and by yourself, you have things to do. Matter of fact, if you're single and by yourself, you should have more things to do because you don't have nobody to think about but yourself, so you have more time. So your time should be filled up more. You should never be bored as an adult. You should never sit around being idle watching movies and TV and thinking that days are gonna come back and time is gonna come back. There's no moments in time in this life to waste, y'all. And living in these days we're living in now, the witch hunt days, the purge days, living in these days, you should never sit around chilling. You should never just sleep and look up and I want to do this, but I'll wait. What you waiting for? Get your lazy ass up, drink some motherfucking coffee, and keep going. Stop making excuses. Stop doing drugs. Stop drinking alcohol. Stop debilitating yourself and do what you need to do. People think, oh, I got a problem, and there's no problem that you cannot solve. There's no drug you can't get off of. There's no flaw that you cannot correct. The problem is people don't want to just change and do the simple thing to change. That's the fucking problem. People want everything easy and handed to them. We've become a coward nation because the world has it stripped you of all your duties. It's the world that they stripped you of your fucking it stripped you of all your qualities. You don't cook no more because it's a fucking restaurant on every corner. You don't clean no more because you can call somebody else to do it. You don't know how to do math no more because you got a calculator. You don't know how to write no more with your hands because you got a fucking computer you can type. You don't like to work no more because you can work from home remotely. You don't like to date no more because you're online looking at motherfuckers. You can get straight to the action. You can go on there and order up a piece of pussy and it'll come to your house for $200, $300, whatever they cost. We've become a useless nation of people because of this technology. We've become a useless nation of people because you followed the blueprint of the world instead of following the blueprint of originality and how shit always has been. Yeah, you can use things to make life easier, like cutting grass with a lawnmower. Yeah, that's fine. But don't forget where you come from. Just because you got a fucking riding lawnmower, don't forget that your ancestors had hoes and weed whackers, a blade on a stick. Don't forget they had sickles. Don't forget that your ancestors used to have to pick cotton. Don't forget that your ancestors used to have to shuck corn until their hands bled, which was only a job. Slavery wasn't even listen. Slavery was horrible. And this is the thing too, y'all. We got to stop letting them downplay the struggles of our ancestors and our current people. Everybody wants to downplay the conditions of slavery and the realities of slavery because they don't want to give you no respect or bow down and pay homage to your ancestors and to us. Just like what happened in the Holocaust. They got their just deserves. They got their place in society. They're rightful. If do you realize this? I think it was like 3 million or so Jews died in the Holocaust, and that's a lot. And God bless all their souls for real, because that's a lot of loss. That's a lot of fucking people, man. It's evil what they did to them, but I'm gonna say what they did to them had nothing compared to what they did to black people. Nothing. And listen, the only reason I'm saying that they got their just deserves and their power in society. They got their reparations. So if the Jews got theirs, right, and they got their rightful place in society and their power, and you see how they run a lot of shit. Imagine what we would get if we got our reparations. They would have to turn this whole country over to black people. And they know that. That's why they would never give us reparations. Matter of fact, they just did a poll last month asking non-black people. They were asking American citizens, non-black people, do they think black people deserve reparations? And the poll was overwhelmingly, they said no. Because guess what? Don't nobody want to see you, black man, in a position of power. Because if you get into a position of power, the world would have to respect and recognize you as the leader of this world. But they don't. That's why they don't want to do it. Because everybody realizes and knows black people were the original people on this planet. We're the people who civilized and colonized the world. Why don't they want you to realize that? Why do they want you at your lowest state? The reason they want you at your lowest state is because if they recognized who you actually were as a human, they would have to bow down to us. And this is not nobody having a God complex. This is the reality. We bow down to the Jews every day. We bow down to them. They do so much to us. Y'all couldn't fathom what they do to your people today. Not no motherfucking Holocaust, not no, I'm talking about today. You couldn't fathom what they're doing to your people, to your children, to your babies, to the captive people, to the homeless people. And I'm not going to get into that because that's a conspiracy. But they're getting back for what happened to them, while we let motherfuckers tell us, bend over. You ain't woke, you sleep. Bend over. Let me poke you in your sleep ass. Oh no, yeah, it's legal to do that. Yeah. What? It's over for us. It's over for us. Because y'all have bit the apple. And the last men standing, the last positive women standing, the last ones who was trying to stand on business and stand on facts, data, reality, and shit like that, they're gonna get erased. What do you think the no? Let me shut up. Let me shut up. Let me shut up. If you ain't doing everything you can, if you ain't doing everything you can to survive this, what's coming, you are not gonna stand a chance. If you ain't doing everything you can to survive what's coming, and coming very soon, and no, can't talk about it. Because I'm telling y'all, it's some things that is easily tieable. It's some things that are easily tieable, but you can't just. No, I'm not even gonna put myself out more than I already am. Because I'm doing this for free. I'm taking time out of my day to put things together, to put puzzle pieces that are easily understandable by me. But most people can't see it because they think and thought everything was all good. They were raised and thought everything was all good. Those are the people who are 300 pounds and can't fucking think for themselves. Because you don't know what they're putting in the food. You don't know what they're putting in your brain. You don't know the effects of just going with the flow. You know, there's effects. There's effects when you just don't question and blindly walk. Hey, Superboy. Hey, boy, get over here. Man, they run around, ain't got no goddamn. Boy, get in the house. You ain't got no pants on. I don't care if I'm mean. You run around there, damn, a cape, and I wish y'all could see this man. He got a cape on. He got a cape on with a shirt and some boxers, with no shoes and socks, and he running down and running around like, I understand he wants his cape to fly and all that, which is a blanket, and he gonna say I'm mean. No, go on in the house, put some clothes on, and your hair ain't even brushed, bro. You're clearly fresh up out the bed, man. Get yourself together. You don't go outside with no clothes on, bro. You shouldn't even want nobody to see you in your underwear. It's a private thing, only at home when you're waking up. Then you put your clothes on. I don't even want to see you in your underwear. I'll get some balloons, but go ahead in the house. Talking about the water things. All right. Let me read some of these comments, man.
What comments?
Oh no, they just talking. Oh, I was talking. I'm self-teaching myself. Jane said, I'm self-teaching myself. Many things I use time to educate myself. We never stop learning. Facts, man. Facts. And you at the right channel because I know you're going to learn something at this channel. We're going to learn something together. Idle hands don't make hay. No, facts. Raise your vibrations to a positive level. Yep. Man, for real, I appreciate y'all, man. Get the hearts up. Yeah, y'all hit the like button, man. Because he won't be programmed. He's the prince. Nah, he is. I'm gonna say one thing about this shit, y'all. We're living in a time where you could just clearly watch they'll come take your babies from you. If the ideology, hey Sky, it's a lizard. Look, Sky, it's a lizard right there on the wood. Look, right here. Look, right there. But under that pink, look at the pink bucket. And then look down on that. Look, Sky, you see the pink bucket on the corner right here. Look, no. He's about to run. Look, he's right there. You passed him up. Look, you passed him up. He's over here. Come down. On that pole right there. Look, that corner plant. You see that vine that goes up? Look at the vine. Look at the vine that's going up that pole. No, right here, Sky. Look at that pink pot. You see the pink pot on the corner up here? Bro, up top. This pink pot up here. No. Up top. Up here. No. Look. Right there. Look. Broski. Never mind. Look at this pink bucket right here. Up. Okay, now look down on that pole right there. Over here, though. Come on this side. Okay, he's moving. He's behind those leaves right there, bro. Look. He's behind the leaves on that. Down, though. Look down. Look. You see that hanging bucket that's right here? The hanging plant bucket? Look at those leaves behind that hang plant. Look at those leaves up there. On the pole, though, on the wood. He's on the wood. Look, bro. Hold up. Yeah, I got to show my boy this lizard. Hold up. Oh, look. Hold up. Look. He's going to catch it. You can do the live with me another time. Hold up. You want to say hey? Yeah, y'all. I had to help my boy try to catch the lizard, man. You know what I'm saying? He's chasing the lizard. It's an anole lizard. You coming in, bro? Here, my thing is right here though. But yeah, I live on the coast, man. It's a bunch of lizards and stuff, man. Yeah, because you're supposed to have your shoes on out here. Say what's up to everybody real quick, man. Come here. Come on, Krusty boy. Say what's up.
What's up?
Hold on, come in the camera real quick. Yeah, come over here real quick.
What's up? Man, you got a belt.
You got a belt? Yeah.
I'm gonna whip.
All right.
A thing outside. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna kill.
But yeah, y'all. Yeah.
Gotta whoop that thing.
Nah, man, don't lose my belt, man. That's a good belt. That belt come from Mexico.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. So let me just quickly show you what when you type in woke content. I ain't even gotta do all that, but when you type in shit like woke content, it's pop up a bunch of creatures and critters and weirdos and all kind of weird shit going on, man. It's not that normal no more. We've allowed this shit, but it's okay, y'all. We're gonna get back to it if we ever need, or we just gonna have to just branch off and do our own thing, man. You know. But united we stand and divided we fall, man. That's the only way you can do this, man. Is have a little unit. You know, trying to do this shit by yourself. What are you doing? You fighting what? Everybody. But it's your big homie, Big Bad, man. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for staying down. Staying up. Thank y'all for standing up with me. Thank y'all for standing up to me, standing up with me, helping me. All my supporters, man. Janie, thank you so much. All the people, everybody send me cash apps and shit. Thank you so much. You know, I appreciate y'all. Hit that cash app, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the share button. Tell a friend to tell a friend, man, because they will not let my channel get up there, man. Subscribers and shit. Man, you know, I don't get no kind of subscribers, man. You know, I just get love from the people, my people, you know. You see the lizard? That boy chasing him. I'm going to tell you something about life, man. My son is so fearless, man. He grabbed a frog last night, a toad frog, a leopard frog. It's the spotted kind. He just grabbed it. Just grabbed it. Like right now, he's trying to grab this lizard, but this boy is he's like me. When I was little, I was the kid that would go outside and I would flip logs over because I'm from Colorado. It's a lot of lizards and a lot of wildlife and shit. You go outside and you flip a log over. Be careful, boy, because you ain't even got no shoes on. You running around. Leave him alone. He got away. It's okay. Just leave him alone. I was the kid that I flip a log over and grab a lizard and come home with the lizard and say, "Mama, can I keep him? Daddy, can I keep him?" I was that kid. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna be real with me. I'm gonna be real with y'all though. That number shit. That number stuff don't mean nothing because. Hold on, Kai, man. Hold on. Don't mess me up. The number stuff don't mean nothing because I got 1,000 some subscribers now, and it's only 5, 6, 8, 10 people on here at a time. So it's humble for me. It's thankful for me. It's not even about wanting to damn be in front of 1,000, 1,000,000. It ain't for that for me, you know. But the recognition and the lessons that could be learned from men, a good man like me could be good, you know.
Hi, everybody.
You say hi, everybody.
My name is Kai,
Yeah, they know who you are.
and I love Mom and Daddy and Sky and Raywan,
Yeah, we love you too.
but I don't like white people.
Don't say that. Why would you say something like that? That's mean. That's mean.
Ugh.
Why would you say that? You used to have bad interactions with them.
Mm,
Don't
I-
say that. Don't say that. Get out of here with that. You meanie.
I'm not a mean.
Yes, you is. But I love y'all, man. Let me get to it, man. Get my day going. I appreciate y'all for coming in and tapping in with us, man. Thank y'all so much for mine and yours. Big heart, big love, big support, man. Thank y'all.